Hi, and I'll be your instructor for the term KIN380. This is just a brief tour with an explanation about the syllabus and things that you can expect to happen in the iLearn course. We're fully online. However, I do have office hours and I'm actually in the office quite often doing my athletics job. Feel free to stop in. I am an 84F. And it's good if you make an appointment just in case I'm off running an errand or something. You can see here that each week we have a quiz and an activity of some kind. I've also provided a chapter outline for you, but the textbook is very important to have as well. It's very resourceful and practical. And I think you'll find that the activities and the textbook will help you to see all the potential that there is for you in sports administration. So I'm going to start by just showing you what some of these icons are. The little W means this is a Word file, so this is a resource for you to open up and look at, and I'll go over the syllabus with you in a minute. This picture right here is a forum where I'm promoting a class discussion. And here is an icon for quizzes. Quizzes have an open and close date. This happens to be a quiz that is really just a short answer response. This is a quiz that is multiple choice. Here again is an example of the Word file outline, and here's where you'll participate, introducing yourself to the class. Another forum with a topic where the class interacts, and I'm looking for a unique reply, so please don't repeat each other or I won't be able to give total credit. And I have an assignment here where you're going to complete your own portfolio on WordPress, and you can see I have a resource with a video in here on how to do so with examples. And this is also a link that is a resource for you to complete this assignment. So that's the format of the class according to the icons and what you can expect. What I'll show you next is the syllabus and what we have between us in terms of a contract. So I promise not to add anything to the class, and this has all the outcomes and assignments and point structure and the guidelines to each assignment. Here is the textbook, should be in the bookstore for you. I ordered it about 3 months ago, and here you can see policies and that I could potentially ask you for permission to use your work, and our academic integrity policy, which I take very seriously. I know that as an online class it's really easy to think that it doesn't matter, nobody's watching. Please do your own work. Please also cite any resources and references, and budget yourself about 6 to 8 hours a week, some weeks taking more time than others. If you need accommodation from the disabilities office, please contact them and I will work with their office on your behalf. The assignment descriptions is next. Here I have highlighted in red those assignments that will take considerably more time than the others. So I'm hoping you will read ahead and get an idea of the expectations so you're not caught off guard and your work won't be late. Blue means extra credit and black means required and just kind of, an average amount of time to be spent. The sport event project, I have here some examples, and I think that making the decision is probably the hardest part, and understanding with that decision that it will also include interviewing an organizer in the event, so think ahead about whether that's really very possible given the event you're choosing, and that you'll have to spend some time volunteering in it so you can have an insider's view of the different aspects of running and pulling off a big sport event. I'm fine with you working together on the project. However, the work you turn in will have to be completely personal because each person's perspective should be different. If you interview somebody together, which would be fine because these people are important and we don't want to waste their time, then the two of you should have a different reflection on the questions and the answers and how that turned out for you. So I hope you understand this. It's only valuable if it's your own work. And for the binder project, you might not have done something like this before, but you'll need to go into a type of journal. A journal article is different than Wikipedia, of course, and it's different than a magazine. The journal article is very specific, and you'll need to have evidence of that by making copies and inserting that into a binder under these types of topics. And so, of course, my best plan would be for you to be gathering these throughout the semester. However, I understand if it ends up being a project that you do at the very end, just know you'll have to make an appointment with me and come in person to explain your choices and what you learned from reading those articles. And here's the last page, which is a calendar, and I suggest that you print out the syllabus and the calendar and have that handy so you wouldn't have to necessarily go into iLearn every single time to find out what's due in the class. The last thing I'd like to show you is how the gradebook works. And you can put blocks over here on the side according to what your preference is. These are the way I do it. And when you click open on grades, I just wanted you to know that I will be grading by points only. So although it might show percentages, it's really difficult to measure percentages until we're to the very end of the class. So it would be possible for you to just add up the amount of points you got out of how many points are completed in the class so far, and you would have a good understanding of your standing in the class. We are aiming for around 400 and some points by the time it's all said and done. Let me know if you have questions along the way. Stop in my office anytime, as I said before. We have a successful class together. Thank you.